Welcome back to another video where I try to be funny and you guys question my sanity, and I get the attention of people that don't even care. Now that's sad. Alright, hello you guys, welcome back to another video. If you haven't read the title already, we are actually gonna watch not a reaction but actually a normal video by fellow YouTuber theodd1sout. And the title's called the Netflix series that was also scary for adult James. If you guys do not know, theodd1sout, he made a video about this scariest movie for him as a child, and it was The Dark Crystal. But instead of him talking about how it was scary, it was basically a movie commentary, which I suggest you go watch that first before you watch this video. And yeah. So I pulled an all-nighter. I was a night owl and I did not sleep at all. I was on my dating apps, no luck. But yeah. I just want to let you guys know the holidays are coming up, and I just want to let you guys know that, and it's true what everyone says, when it's Christmas, usually it's Christmas, you know, the holidays, or even Thanksgiving, people are either really mad or people are really sad. Depending on the person, they're either two things of emotions, really happy or really mad. I don't know why. Holidays bring up a lot of emotions, sometimes happy, sometimes sad. And in my case, it's a little bit of both. Not mad at anyone per se. Right as I said that, I just thought of one person. But anyways, no one of my family. Anyways. Alright, you guys. I know. Oh my god, that reminds me, before I even start anything, I'm gonna try not to do my awkward laugh, because the last video, which one was it? It was my trailer reaction for Free Guy, or which other one was it? The other one that I reacted to. It was another one. Oh, Ghostbusters. The whole time, Mika. Oh, there you go, lighting. Come on in. Come on in, lighting. Anyways, yeah. Oh, I almost did it. Oh, I'm doing it again. Okay. I need to react to the video. Anyways. I need to stop. Okay. Without further ado, let's react. 1, 2, 3. See May 27th.
And publish. A 23-minute-long movie review about an 80s puppet movie sure is different than the content I usually post. And even though it was a lot of work, it was fun to try something new, and I think the video turned out pretty good. Am I right, Chamberlain Funko Pop?
Precisely.
Well, no, it's a good thing I'll never, ever have to worry about this franchise ever again. Are you sure about that? When I made a review about a cult classic puppet movie that came out 35 years ago, the last thing I was expecting was that said franchise would get a reboot announced 2 weeks after I posted. And every single day since then, people have been tweeting at me saying, "Hey James, did you know Netflix is making a Dark Crystal series?" Yes, I know. Do you know who you're talking to? If you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, then I recommend you watch my video, The Movie That Was Too Scary for Baby James. In that video, I reviewed a scary kids movie called The Dark Crystal. The movie was more or less a passion project of Jim Henson, the creator of the Muppets, and so this movie was done entirely with puppets. It came out before I was born, but I still somehow watched it and got scarred for life. In my review, I said some good things about the movie, like I thought it was a very creative and artistic film, but I also said some negative things about it, too. As YouTubers, sometimes we forget that our videos are public and can be viewed by anyone. And when we talk about companies, we can forget that real people are attached to those properties who have poured hundreds of hours into these projects, and there's a chance they'll see our videos. And unbeknownst to me, Lisa Henson, current CEO of the Henson Company, saw my video. And for some reason, I never considered that was ever going to happen. If I had known that Lisa frickin' Henson was going to watch my video, I probably would have worded a few things differently. I don't think she was too mad at my video, though, because she invited me to tour the Henson office, and I got to see a real-life Skeksis puppet, which resurfaced an unhealthy amount of repressed memories, and I got to meet some of the puppeteers, which was a whole lot of fun. Also, before Age of Resistance was released, I got contacted by Netflix, and they invited me and some other Dark Crystal fans to an early screening of the first 2 episodes, and I signed a non-disclosure agreement so I couldn't spoil anything. I don't remember when that NDA said I was allowed to talk about it again, but hopefully I'm in the clear. When I was in the early screening, I just remember thinking about how cool that these characters in this world were back on the big screen. Netflix has a pretty big screen, and the puppetry and cinematography have only gotten better. And the fact that 95% of everything was done with practical effects and puppets, it's beautiful. There's not a single human in this series, except in episode 10 when this puppeteer's head can be seen for a couple frames. I just checked and they actually took it out, so I still saw it. So much time and care and hard work was put into this series that there was a documentary made about how hard it was to make this series. If any of you are wondering, no, Rayunip does not make an appearance in Age of Resistance, nor is there a naked baby Jen puppet. Also, if you're worried that the show wasn't going to be as dark and scary as the original, don't worry. It's darker and scarier than the original. The Netflix family Twitter account was nice enough to timestamp every scary part in the series, and as you can see, stuff goes down in episode 10. Surprisingly though, they didn't blacklist the scene of the Skeksis peeing out of 3 different pee streams in episode 6 at 28 minutes and 41 seconds. Really makes you think. So, artistically, this series is beautiful, and it needs to do well because it's left open for season 2, and I want a season 2 to get greenlit. I'm not going to do a plot summary of the whole thing like I did in the first review because I don't want this video to be an hour long, and you should watch it for yourself. I'm not just going to do everything for you. I'm not your mom. But there are some things you should know before you go watching the series. This is kinda spoilery, but I won't spoil that much. So this alien planet is home to these creatures called Gelflings. They can share memories with each other by holding hands, and the girl Gelflings have wings. There's also this other creature called Agura, who's been around since the beginning of the world. She's basically Yoda's sassy grandma. And then out of nowhere, these tree aliens visit. Stay with me here, and they crack this very important crystal, and in doing so, they split into 2 different creatures. Their goodness becomes this thing called a mystic, who are dumb, and their bad side become these cool bird monsters called Skeksis, and then the Skeksis took over the entire world, so whoops. None of this is explained in the original movie, and it's not explained in the series until episode 7, but I think that the tree alien backstory should have started the series, which is why I just spoiled it for you. The original 90-minute film already had so much lore, and this new Netflix reboot just added even more lore? There's even a character named Lore? How much lore is there? Speaking of names, there are a lot of made-up words in this series, and sometimes those made-up words are hard to remember. Within the first minute of Age of Resistance, the narrator tells us that there are 7 clans of Gelfling, but then only names 3 because there are only 3 important ones that we should care about. I don't even know the names of the other 4 clans, and I'm like a Dark Crystal aficionado. Also, there are like 10 evil bird monsters, all with names like Skekso, Skeksil, Skektek, and Shrek. Granted, most of the time they go by their more common names like Chamberlain or the Emperor, but gosh dang it, I can't even remember some of those names. That's the pussy one, and that's the one that made that weird face in the original movie, and that's the one whose voice does not sound like a Skeksis at all.
Now, what vexes you, child?
Another thing you should know is that I thought this series was pretty slow. Maybe it's because I'm impatient, or I'm used to watching YouTube videos at 2 times speeds exclusively, but do you remember in the original movie how there was a scene where the Skeksis ate dinner for 2 whole minutes, and visually it was amazing, but the whole time you're thinking, yeah, I get it. Well, there are a lot of scenes like that in the series. Let's take the beginning of episode 2, for example. It starts with a character we've never seen before waking up and putting on his shoes and making porridge and then spilling the porridge on his shirt and brushing his hair.
Why is that me?
Then roughing it up.
Why is that me?
Then grabbing his cleaning supplies. And it's just a whole minute of this unnamed character getting ready for his day. It's just
what's
so
his name?
Just
because that's like actually me.
And it wouldn't be that bad if this was the only example, but trust me, there are plenty of examples.
Filler.
I just don't want to spoil any of them for you. Turning a 90-minute movie into a 9-hour TV series, you're going to have some filler or some scenes that don't necessarily drive the plot forward. I get that. Luckily, I found this Chrome plugin that lets you watch Netflix at 2 times speed, so
It's all good.
making this video has got me thinking about prequels and how tricky they are to do right.
Oh,
in the original
I saw
movie,
Star Wars.
there are only 2 Gelflings left in the entire world. So a prequel
Gonna
that
have to
sets up a
repopulate.
world with 7 different Gelfling clans, we as an audience know that something's gonna happen, and it ain't gonna look good for the Gelfling. The series also added this MacGuffin Halo sword looking thing that was supposed to save the world, but the whole time watching that I kept thinking, no. That's not how the world is saved. The world's not saved until 1982. Also, there are certain characters that we know can't die because they're in the original movie, but boy does this show make you think some OG characters are gonna die. It almost makes me wish that the writers used the 80s Dark Crystal movie as inspiration and rebooted this series in its own separate universe. Movie reviewers tend to focus a lot on the negatives, and I don't want to come off as a hater because I really did enjoy this series, and I want a season 2 to get made, so let's end this video with some of the things I liked about this series.
Press pause, you guys. Alright, you guys. Okay, so I just looked back at the footage and I realized I like I don't really react because I'm trying to pay attention to this video. So I'm sorry if I'm not like, oh wow, oh shoot, okay. But yeah, it's because it's an interesting video. I've been really waiting to hear what he has to say about the first season of the Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance. Sounds like a Star Wars movie. Anyways, oh, and my brother Anthony just called right now, so I had to call. Okay, so Future George, that's editing this video. The video is at 7:56, and there's the video's 10 minutes. All right, I'm just telling my future self that, so when I edit this video, all right, guys, let's finish. 1, 2, 3, go.
I like that we got to see the Skeksis with more personality because they were always so over-the-top evil. The Hunter Skeksis was just on a whole new level of cool. All the other Skeksis never came across as threatening. Like look how slow they walk. I could beat them up. But the Hunter Skeksis, oh man, he was awesome. Do you think he'll be my friend? I like that the series didn't tone down the darkness, and if anything, they amplified it. Because everyone like me should have a deep-seated fear of puppets. There are some great nods to the original Dark Crystal, like when the Emperor Skeksis says,
I will never be dust!
but we all know that's the very first thing he does in the original movie. Celadon is a piece of garbage and does not deserve a redemption arc. The voice acting is amazing. There are a lot of talented people voicing these characters, like Luke Skywalker. A YouTuber named Barnaby Dixon, who made these very cool mantis finger puppets, got to work on a scene where the puppets put on a mini puppet show. And that was everything I liked about Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. So, in conclusion, if you have 9 hours of free time, download the Video Speed Controller plugin, set that bad boy to 2, and save yourself 4.5 hours. But do watch Age of Resistance. Also, executives, if you still need someone to play Rayunip, hello. Hey. Good morning, everyone. If you're wondering if this is a sponsored video, it's not. I just thought it was very weird that I made a video about a movie that came out 35 years ago, and then a year later, Netflix rebooted it. Isn't that just the crazy world we live in? What? And also, I wasn't exaggerating when I said people would tweet me this news every single day. I know, guys, you can stop telling me. I hope you're all having a good holiday, and speaking of holidays, I just wanted to remind everyone that there's some holiday deals going on in the merch store, and you should order them soon so you could get them before Christmas. But if you weren't fast enough, then don't worry, because there's other Odd Ones Out merch at Target and Five Below and Hot Topic. And I don't know if they're in select Targets or something, because they're not in mine. But I've had people tweet at me saying that they found my mini plush heads. So the reason this video took almost 2 months to make is because I've been working on a second book. Woo! It won't be available until late March. That is, if I can reach all my deadlines, so we'll see. But you can pre-order it through the link in the description below. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this advertisement about the Dark Crystal. Everyone say thank you to the team for working on this video, and wear your seatbelt.
Buckle up. Anyways. Oh, I just did it again. I laughed awkwardly. I'm terrible. Anyways, that was James's video on the Dark Crystal season 1 on Netflix now. Go watch. Oh, I laugh awkward. I'm embracing it. Anyways. Oh my gosh, I need to stop. I'm not doing it on purpose, you guys. I'm so sorry. Anyways, ah! Stop, I hate myself. Oh my gosh. Okay. A very interesting video. I'm sorry. I look back at the footage. I'm just like, oh my god, I am not reacting or anything. But hey, it's my honest reaction. Okay, I'm not gonna fake it or anything. Okay, but yes. Oh my gosh. You know what? Merch. If you guys want me to have merch that has my cartoon of my face and the cartoon just saying, then okay, I will do that. Yeah, okay, that's another thing, you guys, is I wanted to know if you wanted me to make merch or not. Like, I don't know. Okay. Question for this video, leave that in the comments below. If I make merch, will you guys buy it? And another thing, if I make merch, what do you want first? Do you want hats, shirts, shoes, pants, pop sockets? What? Like, what do you want first? I don't know. Is it because I'm not, like I said, I'm not that big of a YouTuber for me to be like, oh, I'm gonna sell merch, you know? But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I don't know what else to say. Oh yeah, the holidays are coming up. Oh, another thing too is I'm sorry if I haven't done a Easter egg video or analysis, deleted scenes and stuff for It Chapter 2. I know I did that last year, and I know the first It, like, basically boosted my channel into what it is today. It is, like, if you guys watch my reaction for the first It, almost 4,000 views, you guys. Get it up there to, like, at least 10,000. But, yeah. And, the video that I made of, me, like, talking about the deleted scenes and, going through them and stuff, you guys really seem to like it, so I really want to do the same for the second one. And yeah, oh my gosh, and let me mention the first, like, deleted scenes and analysis. You know, I did not like clickbait or anything. I put It Chapter 2 or It deleted scenes and extended scenes, and then in my thumbnail I put deleted scenes and analysis. So I did not kill clickbait whatsoever, but people are actually mad. Like, it's the first time where I'm actually, like, you know, people are I don't want to be mean, like, not to be mean, but because I'm a nice guy, they're critiquing my videos. And they're just like being like mean about it. They're just like, delete the video. I thought you were gonna just show. I'm not gonna show the whole damn scene. I just, like, my reactions right now, I literally do it on purpose to have it faded backwards and all the voice, the volume a little bit, so I don't get copyrighted. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed my reaction, hit the like button, subscribe, and share with your friends. Alright, goodbye, guys.